two young women out on the open California highway.
So you've been friends how long?
About a year. We had boyfriends that were friends, and then we kicked them to the curb, and then we stayed friends.
Okay.
We knew what was good for us.
Carefree, on their way for a fun weekend in Reno. Cell service is fading, the road is getting quiet, and lurking far behind in their rear view, a truck driving fast, aggressive, right towards them. Sounds like the open to a slasher flick, but this tale is as dark and real as a hot coat of tar across I-80. And you're about to see it play out in real time. Meet Vanessa and Delaney. Vanessa, a student and waitress. Delaney, a former Miss California contestant, now also a waitress. The duo just looking to let off some service industry steam.
Looking forward to us drinking and not serving drinks. We weren't in a bad mood. We were by no means in a hurry. That wasn't us that day.
I jumped in Vanessa's car and we headed north to unspool the rest of our tale.
We saw her in the rearview mirror cutting between cars. I would say that was trouble, but I didn't think we personally were in trouble.
Then Delaney broke a cardinal rule of road rage prevention, flipping the bird. At what point did you flip her the bird?
After it had been going on for, I'd say, a good 10 minutes.
In life in general, are you like a flipping off type of person?
No, I'm normally really calm. Did you want to strangle me?
I'm guilty of that too, of flipping off drivers, but you would never expect it to escalate the way that it did, you know?
Actually, experts say that's exactly what you can expect. You never know who you're flipping off and where their head is at.
When you add a little finger into that, maybe the one finger salute, that creates crazy in a heartbeat.
Whether it was Delaney's salty salute or not, the truck inexplicably began to try and push Vanessa off the road. That's when Delaney starts filming her homemade horror flick.
Like, I almost want to stop and pull over at an exit.
No, because then she'll get out of the car.
Dude, I don't know what to do! She's in the slow lane next to me and just starts pushing me, like coming into my lane and pushing me into the shoulder of the fast lane to the point where I have nowhere else to go and I have to come to a complete stop in the middle of the highway.
Delaney calls 911, but reception is bad. Finally, Summer Barton answers their lifeline.
Do you remember what you thought when Delaney first called in?
Okay, this one's real. Like, this is serious.
Just drive. Just keep driving. I know. Just keep driving as well as you can. You're fine. I promise. Hi, we have a really bad emergency on Highway 9 or Highway 80. We have a vehicle that has been following us, telling us that she's a cop and keeps trying to tell us to pull over, and she's swerving us off the road. She keeps trying to hit us off the road.
I'm freaking out. Dude, she's gonna hit me.
Yes. She just hit our car. She just hit our car. She's pushing us off of the road. Yeah, she's pushing us off the road. She's coming for us. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse, Vanessa. Put it in reverse.
Suddenly, this woman jumps out of the truck and runs to Delaney's window.
She's in a Explorer. It's a Ford Explorer. It's a sport track. It's silver. She's saying that she's a cop. She's knocking on our window saying she's a cop. Go ahead and go. Go.
Summer listens in, reminding Delaney of that crucial rule: avoid eye contact.
It's scary when you hear what's going on.
The hardest thing was looking straight forward, talking to the 911 operator, saying she's pounding on my window and I don't know what to do. And we both said later, like, what if she had a gun?
Turns out the California woman with this Richter scale rage issue was a Deirdre Orozco, that badge from her job at a senior living facility. The closest thing Orozco ever came to being in law enforcement, she was once a bail bond agent. And I'll bet you a new set of rims, you won't guess where she just come from.
She'd literally just been out of jail for hours before attacking us.
Yep, this home movie is actually a sequel. 4 days earlier, Orozco had crossed paths with this guy, Dane Larson. Happened in Sacramento at this very intersection.
And I'm just sitting there, and that's when I hear it, and she's coming up blaring her horn.
She comes up behind, the horn blaring, and just hits you back?
She was like trying to push me out of the way.
Uh-huh.
That's
like that.
Exactly.
Orozco ended up parked on the lawn of a house a mile or two away.
And she was going crazy.
Now she's been released on bail and back on the attack, hauling a wide load of anger management issues in that 2-ton truck.
Dude, she's so confusing. She's in my
She hit us. Okay.
Your main goal was to figure out where they are.
It says next right fuel.
Summer knows that just down the road from that gas station is this CHP outpost. She tells the women to exit out the gas station and hopes the police can intercept.
You're her lifeline. How does that make you feel?
Responsible. You know, for her safety.
Okay, there's an officer right now with us. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Bye-bye.
This is where it happened. Today, we've arranged a little surprise.
And these are the officers who were there.
I'm not crying.
Just a little bit.
Can you like, thank you, is it for that? Oh, I'm sorry that you had to deal with her. Oh my goodness. I will never forget you yelling, get in the car. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're not done yet with the surprises.
This lady is Summer,
Hi.
who you were talking to on the phone.
Hi, thank you.
Deirdre Orozco was arrested there, and then here she is in court ready for some more demolition derby.
Did she go easily?
Well, she,
I wouldn't say that.
easily.
I wouldn't say easily. She was kind of feisty.
Orozco ultimately pleaded no contest to charges of assault with a deadly weapon, her truck, and making threats to commit a crime resulting in death in both cases.
Whatever's the most expeditious way, that's what I want to do.
Sentenced to 925 days in county jail and 5 years probation. Orozco declined our offer of an interview.
Did you make it to Reno?
We did make it to Reno. Shook it up.
It wasn't quite the girls' weekend you had in mind.
Didn't start out on the right foot so well.
To review, aside from flipping the bird, these women did everything right. They avoided eye contact, remained in the car, and called the cops.
It worked out well.
But there are those who'd rather play policemen themselves.